On Truth Talks Radio, every voice has value. I believe in that. Every voice has value. At this time, the J Sands Network, Ernie Abbott, and numerous other personalities on Spreaker are raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. I have permission from the Wounded Warrior Project to use their clips, their public service announcements, in order to raise monies to get J Sands to shave his stash and Goofy Bone to shave his head, for the purpose of raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project, a vetted project, a project that everyone can get behind. You can donate anonymously or put your name down there. Any amount holds value. Any amount. Every penny counts, and they use it wisely. I want you to listen to this promo about the Wounded Warrior Project, the battle back home. Please take a moment and listen and consider giving to a most worthwhile cause, the Wounded Warrior Project.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. My gunner just whipped around with this kid. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
1 second you're fine, next second the whole thing's on fire. It was very easy to jump in a bottle and not have to think about the way I looked in the mirror.
To lose a friend is like losing a limb. Each one is a fresh wound. I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was, go check in at the VA, man.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times. Your brain is programmed that way, and you can't unlearn that. My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
This shouldn't have surprised anyone. This is 1% of young men and women that are raising their hand and say, take me, I'll go. And if we don't help them heal, we're going to lose another generation, and shame on us.
There really was nothing there, and we kept saying somebody's got to do something, and finally we just looked around and said, well, why shouldn't it be us?
You have to find what that passion is again once you come home. And once you find that, life can be good.
I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for our band. We are using music to open the door for veterans to talk. And now I know what I need to do, for the rest of my life.
I found MMA is my medicine. They couldn't break me, and they never understood why. Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down.
It's a long process. I don't have patience, but I had the drive and desire.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, which is really hard for me to do. To trust and just let go and see what happens at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the good your money can do. Please see description or go to the J Sands Network Night Talks on Spreaker.com to find the link to go to give money to the Wounded Warrior Project. All monies go directly to the Wounded Warrior Project and no other parties. It is our good men and women that donate. Our good men and women that you know on your street, in your church, in your synagogue, in your social platform, be it Facebook, Spreaker, any venue. Do it for those men and women in uniform. They may be your neighbor. They may be your family. Do the right thing. Do the good and right thing. And donate monies to the Wounded Warrior Project. Make Jay Sands shave his stash. And we've accomplished that goal to get to that level. Our next level is to reach $1,000. To get Goofy Bone, just check out his show on Spreaker, Goofy Bone. Goofy the Bone. To get him to shave his head. Let's do the good and right thing. Be positive, loving, and compassionate. And as always, every voice has value. Thank you.